world champions winning, and stake races aplenty. That's what's on tap for this episode of the Remington Report.
The Remington Report, sponsored by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association, PYC Paint Your Wagon, and Heritage Place, the place where champions are sold. The Remington Report Stakes Race Recap.
The Grade 2 Bank of America Oklahoma Challenge Championship had the attention of the entire quarter horse world, as the former world champion Cold Cash 123 was trying to turn around a 4-race losing streak in the Grade 2 event.
The Bank of America Oklahoma Challenge Championship.
They're off. The Bank of America Oklahoma Challenge Championship. Cold Cash 123 away slowly, but he's got some time. The Sunday Assassin right there. Wagons West with a good start from the rail. Here comes Cold Cash 123 now, splitting rivals. Outside runners testing the ice with BF Farm Boy into it now. Cold Cash 123 trying to gain the lead. 100 yards to go. BF Farm Boy. Cold Cash 123 grabs the front. It's Cold Cash 123 holding on in the Bank of America Oklahoma Championship.
The world champion returns to his winning ways at his favorite distance at 440 yards under jockey Roy Baldiez for trainer Sleepy Gilbreth. It was his 13th win in 22 starts, pushing his career earnings to over $1.326 million. He was bred in the state of Michigan by T-Bill Stables Incorporated. The win makes him eligible for the championship finals at Los Al in November.
Hey, don't go away. We'll be right back from this word from our sponsor, PYC Paint Your Wagon.
The Remington Report is proudly sponsored by PYC Paint Your Wagon. He was the #1 sire of Money Earners in 2012. He has over $8.8 million in earnings from only 5 crops to race. He is by the champion Sire of Sires Corona Cartel and out of the champion broodmare Dashin' Follies. Stakes winners are derived from this royal bloodline, as he has produced 15 graded stakes winners thus far in his stud career. PYC Paint Your Wagon, standing at Royal Vista Ranches in Wayne, Oklahoma.
The Red Cell Distance Challenge.
A field of 9, including past distance world champion DePassamoke, contested the Grade 3 event. We pick up the call from Dale Day at the top of the stretch.
Flying Fish is next, and last, My Bandera Beauty. Emperor Valerian strikes the top of the stretch on the lead by length. My Bandera Beauty still well back, but now starting to move outside. DM streaking through fire. Here comes Stray Cat, splitting rivals and coming on now. 100 yards to go. Stray Cat inside. Emperor Valerian fighting hard in second. DM streaking through fire. Outside in third. Trying to come back is Emperor Valerian. These three on the line. Bobby Noses in the Red Cell. Remington Distance Challenge. 3-way photo for the win.
Raymond Vargas trained Stray Cat pulls off the win under jockey Cody Jensen in a dramatic 3-horse finish at the wire, with only noses separating them all. Stray Cat has some fairly unique breeding, as he is the son of the legendary thoroughbred sire Stormcat out of a first down dash mare named Your First Moon. The owner breeder of Stray Cat is Vessel Stallion Farm and Lyle Lovett. We now look at the stretch called the Mariel Distaff Challenge.
Is right there. South side of heaven at the rail, bidding for the front. She duking it out with She's Just Toxic coming on now. Big Visions is rolling way outside. It's Big Visions coming on strongly. A breeze getting into it late. Down inside South side of heaven, and She's Just Toxic. These two to the line. Bobby Noses for the victory.
She's Just Toxic, with G.R. Carter aboard, gets the head bob for owner, trainer, and breeder Dean Fry. You can read all about the stakes action at Remington Park in the racing section of StallionEsearch.com.
The Remington Report is proudly sponsored by the OQHRA.
We'll start this week's preview at a look at the Oklahoma Speed Fest's only graded stakes event, the restricted Grade 3 Jack Brooks Stakes. We'll look at the past performances with PYC Can't Catch Me. He was only a half a length away from having an undefeated career in 6 career starts. And then we'll go to one of the other top contenders, Feature Hero, seen here in his last start chasing home Brace for Banal in the Oklahoma Derby. Brace for Banal is the fastest qualifier for the Heritage Place Derby. Another possible contender is the Villafranco trained Louisiana Corona, who under jockey G.R. Carter and Allowance Company rolled impressively to post victory with the 102 speed index for the effort. We'll move over to the Easy Date Handicap, which finds the top contender in the running of this $50,000 event being Cool Wave, who in his last start rolled to victory in the Mr. Masterbug Stakes.
Leading Cool Wave will go on to take the Mr. Masterbug by a half length.
And a field of 2-year-olds are set to contest the FL Ladybug Stakes. The top contender are Dusty Fury, seen here in his allowance effort on the inside for trainer Stacy Capps. There is a top Paint Horse Stakes race this weekend as well, the Grade 1 Cowboy and Western Heritage Stakes. Several top runners are contesting this event, including the Grade 1 winning Flash in the Chicks, seen here in his last effort winning in front-running fashion under jockey G.R. Carter. There's a Villafranco stablemate of Flash and the Chicks, just as impressive in his last stakes event. I'm a Chicken Kicker, seen here battling with La Jolla's Mr. Big Stuff in the Grade 1 PSBA American Paint Derby. La Jolla's Mr. Big Stuff is also in the field for the Grade 1 stakes event, set to be contested on Saturday at Remington Park in Oklahoma City. And that concludes the stakes preview for this week.
Hey, there's still more Remington Report to return after this word from Heritage Place, the place where champions are sold.
Heritage Place graduates are leading the way in the industry, highlighted by former all-time leading money earner Stoley's winner, as well as $1 million earners Mr. Piloto in Double Down Special, and many other top runners in quarter horse racing, all Heritage Place graduates. Important dates are Heritage Place Futurity and Derby in June, the yearling sale in September, the fall mix sale in November, and the winter mix sale in January of 2014. Heritage Place, the place where champions are sold.
The Remington Report Breeding Shed Moment.
This week's featured sire in the breeding shed moment is the now deceased Oak Tree Special, who was the son of Special Tasks by the Easy Dozen mare Easy Lady Oak. He earns the spotlight honors for the win of his former AQHA World Champion son Cold Cash 123's win in the Grade 2 Bank of America Oklahoma Challenge Championship at Remington Park. Oak Tree Special was a heck of a runner in his racing career, earning the nod as AQHA World Champion Runner, a career that included wins in 5 Grade 1 events. He also won the honor of AQHA World Champion Sire as well. He is the sire of 6 Grade 1 winners and 12 graded stakes winners. His offspring have produced over $9.26 million from 7 crops to race. You can check out the member stallion page of Oak Tree Special by logging on to stallionesearch.com. And that's the breeding shed moment for this week.
Hey, that's all the time we have here for the Remington Report. We'll be back next week to recap the Oklahoma Speed Fest, as well as to look forward and preview the Grade 1 Heritage Place Futurity and the Derby, and all the stakes events that are coming in the closing weekends of this 2013 quarter horse meet at Remington Park. If you can't be at the racetrack, go to aqha.com/racing and watch the Q Racing videos from all the partnering racetracks from across the country. I'm Greg Thompson of StallionEsearch.com. We'll be back next week here on the Remington Report.